Hello, star seeds, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a reading, and we are going to be using my Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, and we're just going to get into it. Okay, see what comes out for my collective. Oh, and did you guys see that thing about that rapper that literally got his throat slit ear to ear? Wow, like, it's just crazy how life is so short and unexpected, and why it's so important to appreciate what you got when you have it, because one minute everything could be fine, and then the next minute some motherfucker is slicing your throat from ear to ear, and you ain't never see it coming. You know, that's what happens when you don't be randomly fighting motherfuckers. It's just, you know, life is so short. This is why it's so important to appreciate it and try to grow and expand your consciousness as much as you can, because once you die, the game's over. There's nothing else. You're gonna have to start all over again in the bullshit, and you're gonna forget. Like, you better hope that you get some type of recognition or come back with some type of sense of spirituality or some shit. I mean, you know, like, shit complicated. But yeah, let me. Well, soulmate, look at that. Ooh. Okay, so this looks like whoever it is that you're dealing with that gave you this crazy pattern of, I want to be with you, I don't want to be with you, or I want to be with you but I don't want to commit, or I want to be with you, but it's not going to work out because I want to still be like this and you can't change me. It seems like whoever this is going to finally change your ways and realize that you really did love and care about them and what you said was real. And it will actually start to make them think like, oh shit, like maybe I fucked up. So just know whoever your soulmate is literally gonna stop resisting to commitment. This is an unexpected outcome, so maybe you might get into that relationship. Somebody might be getting married. There's a time to just start trusting each other and just moving forward to the next step. This is somebody who, anytime like he wanted to leave you, like, he already knew what you were gonna say. Like, you guys always had the same thing. He's like, oh, you ain't for me, is this and that. You already knew how I was, and this and that and the third. You ain't gonna change me. But the fact that this time, when he does the bullshit that he usually does, you're gonna choose to remain calm and actually just let him go and be like, all right, whatever, cool. You don't want to be with me? You're right. I can't force you to be with me. I can't make you love me. I can't make you stay. I can't make you do anything. So you know what? Go ahead. Go to you. He's gonna be like, oh shit, like, this bitch, what the fuck's going on? Why the fuck is she flipping out? Why is she doing what she usually does? Why is she hitting me up? Like, because you finally matured and grown and actually, you know, gained some more spiritual insight and chose yourself, put yourself first. So, you know, with the eyes finally opening and you get more in tune with your own consciousness, it just makes it easier for you to choose yourself first and love yourself first. So this person now is like, oh shit, what the fuck, I might have fucked up. All right. Ooh. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have trickery. Ooh, what's going on with this? At this time, be careful, because you are gonna be literally changing it up with this person that you've been going back and forth with, that hasn't really been giving you the desired outcome and has been playing games. Just be careful that this person doesn't take it as a sign to try to come back with some bullshit. Like, as you can see, right, the squirrel wants the acorn, right? So in here it looks like, you know, there's all these acorns, but it's not. It's freaking rocks. So he's over here trying to trick the dragon, talking about some, like trying to give you this offer, like, hey, I got all this in my basket, and if you just get with me, then yeah, you're gonna get all these basket. You're gonna get this whole basket of acorns compared to just this one basic one. But in all reality, when you give him what the fuck he actually finally wants, he's actually giving you shit. He's giving you fucking rocks. He ain't really giving you fucking acorns. So at the end of the day, just be careful that somebody gives you an offer that's really bullshit just because, they're trying to get some fucked up ass weird sick revenge because you decided not to fall for their bullshit anymore. Obviously, this person has some hidden motives. So the reason why he kept coming in and out of your life anyways was because he was trying to get something out of you. And every time he didn't get what he wanted from you, that's when he was like, okay, I'm out. And then what he wanted you to do was beg and be like, no, shit, stay with me, go fucking crazy, so that he can keep fucking talking shit about you when you're not fucking there, making you seem like you're this crazy obsessed person that needs him for all this shit. And it's like, bitch, you pay all your bills and you got your own. If anything, he needs something from you. But because he has such a big ass ego, try to flip the shit and make it look different in public. So just be careful with this person, because this person, is fake as fuck. So don't fall for his little basket of acorns when you're the one who really has the real fucking acorn. Period. He trying to fucking take what you already got because this motherfucker can't make that shit for himself. So just be careful. Be fucking careful. And like by acorn, whatever the fuck, obviously, because of the thing, like, take it as you want. It could be for money or for, certain mindset that you might have that they might not have. Maybe you're good at doing something and they need help with it, but because they're so into their own literal fucking mind, they rather bullshit and go around it and play all these fucking games instead of just saying what the fuck is up. So yeah, just just be mindful and don't be so quick to accept offers. Okay, so expansion. Okay, so with this expansion card, obviously, right, you see the two girls they created the magic and everything. So alright, so you are the manifestor. You're the one who has the magic and all the skill sets or whatever the fuck this person wants, right? And here's spirit or whatever, the spirit blowing into your ancestors or your God or, Jesus, whoever you want it to be. As for me, I do believe in God. You can, whatever you choose, either, your inner knowing, your intuition, whatever, your gut gonna let you know when this person is fucking around and lying to you in front of your face. Because it's going to be pretty fucking obvious. Because this person obviously looks like they already have a certain pattern with you. So it's like, it's not like you're going to be surprised like you didn't see it coming. It's just, they just think that they could just keep doing it because you ain't fucking push them to the curb yet and been like, fuck you, I'm just going to cut you. I'm just going to cut you completely the fuck off. And then when you see, like, they're talking, like, obviously, trying to give you, like, he's trying to give you the green for the gold magic or whatever, right? So here's the thing to where it doesn't matter what the fuck they're talking about. Actions speak louder than words. So don't really be listening to like the sweet words and the dumb shit that they always use to bring you back. This is the time to just go off of straight up action. Okay. Next card, please. Next card. Ooh. We have some gratitude here. You might be someone who's like having an unexpected pregnancy, or you're already pregnant, which is why this quote-unquote soulmate keep coming back and forth and keep on with his bullshit, because he thinks that you're somebody who like really needs him and is desperate for him. You're taking advice from everybody else and they're like, oh my god, but if you love him and you care about him, if you want to stay with him, be with him. No, this is time to just be grateful for the people that you have around you, and the people who are literally bringing your energy down, like, they gotta, You gotta keep a distance, all right? Keep a good fucking distance. This is the time where you need the right people around you to support you, especially to be strong, to not fall into this motherfucker's bullshit that he keep fucking doing. Like, don't let him keep on with the shits, man. Don't. And then this is the reminder too, like, if you want to know who's meant to be in your life and who's not, and who's actually there for you and who's not, good people do good things. People who aren't good try to fuck you over. That's how the fuck you know the difference. It don't matter what the fuck anybody's talking about. What the fuck is up, and it's stuck, and that's just what it's gonna be, regardless of how good. Like, there was this episode of Recess, like when I was a kid. If you ever watch Recess, like, you know what the fuck it is. But like, the kid with the hat, I forgot what his name was. He was trying to get this one kid throughout the whole episode to fucking like him. So he was doing all this shit, because he was like, he was like by everybody. Like, he was always used to being liked. Like, he has all the friends and all this shit, his little crew and everything. And the other kid, like, I mean, he liked everybody else, but he just didn't like him. And so all day he was trying to get this kid to like him, and the more he kept pushing for this kid to like him, the more this kid just kept rejecting his ass. So at the end, he just got over it, and he was like, yo, like, why the fuck don't you like me? Like, what the fuck's going on? And the kid was like, no reason. I don't have a problem. It's not really a big deal. I just don't fucking like you. And then at the end, he was just like, you know what? Like, oh shit, like, you can't control anybody. You can't make nobody like you if they don't like you. If they just don't like you, they just don't like you. And it's not gonna matter what the fuck you do, because they never fucking liked you. That's the time you let the motherfuckers go, because he gonna keep doing the same fucking shit, yo. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. Sometimes it's just dumb. And guess what? If they choose to be like that for a reason, it's because they just want to. Sometimes a motherfucker do not need a reason to not like you. They don't like you, they don't like you. But guess what? Like, that's fine. That's fine. Just let it go. Let it go. Okay. See, like, with the rejection, right? So it seems like you're the type of person, like, you're over here trying to create this perfect atmosphere, like, pray to God, like, why the fuck does this person not like me? You're over here, like, thinking so damn freaking hard about it, literally. And this person, no matter how good you are to them, they still judge you. They still bringing up some crazy ass shit that happened God knows when. They still won't let some crazy shit, like, try to find something against you, no matter how good you are to them, to still make sure to let you know that you still on their shit list. Like, take yourself off that fucking shit list, bruh, and like fucking put yourself first, like I said, because like, you over here asking, trying to get the best advice, and at the end of the day, it's not really you, it's just dumb. And like, you can't make somebody like you if they don't like you, even if they with you, even if you got pregnant by them, whatever the fuck the case is. Like, shit just fucking can change up at any point in time, and it's up to you to decide if you're just gonna keep going with it, you're gonna adapt to the change, or are you just gonna let it drag you down, because guess what, there's plenty of other dragons. They got fucking acorns for you, baby. You do not have to take the fucking squirrel with the rocks. Period. All right. Wow, this is okay. See, look at that. Enlightenment. All right, look at that. So literally, you already know what the answer is when it comes to this relationship. You already know where it's going. You already know how it's gonna end. You already feel the vibes. You know what the fuck is up. Stop being in denial. Like, once like, it is what it is. Then, you have to embrace your fear. Like, it's okay to be alone, to find somebody who matches you. Like, don't just be with somebody just to be with somebody. Especially, like, it's different if you're with them. It's not that great, but you guys are working on it. But it looks like this person, like, is never trying to work on it. If anything, they just come in with some bullshit, and it's always some bullshit. And the only time it's not some bullshit is like if y'all have sex, and then guess what? After y'all done having sex, you're still back to the bullshit. So what? So for 5 minutes when you can just play with yourself? I don't think so. That is not worth my peace. Okay. The best way to get enlightened is to literally push through your fucking fears. Literally, through your fears is the only way to find enlightenment on your own. You know, this is a time to go through the journey, and the journey is more important than the destination. Literally facing your fears makes you stronger. And guess what? Once you did all that, you're gonna be relieved because everything that you were scared of wasn't really that fucking big of a deal. You know? Use the fear to heal yourself. Push through that shit. Okay. Concluding. Conclude this reading. The final. Okay. This is a time to forgive yourself and forgive them, because honestly, their nonsense has nothing to do with you. Them not liking you, them not seeing you the way you see yourself, it has nothing to do with you. It's not because you did anything. It's because they just don't want it. It's just that simple. Like, what do you mean? That is a saying that says we never forgive others, only ourselves for having judged them. So the point is that you were so upset with the fact that they were this kind of way towards you, when at the end of the day, you can't be upset and playing victim when this person has just been being themselves the whole entire time. Not one time did they switch up and show you something different. You just chose to ignore it. Honestly. But this is a time, like, don't be resentful. You know, don't try to like hold on and linger and be petty and do all this shit just because. Like, just focus on yourself. Figuring out why is it that you'd rather hold on to somebody treating you like shit, not even wanting to stick around, just for the fact of not being alone. Instead of being like, well, fuck that shit. I'm gonna just stop talking to this person. Fuck it. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna have nobody to talk to and this and that. Yeah, I did care. Yeah, I wish things went different, but you know what? Like, I will never get this person to meet me where the fuck I'm at. And sometimes it's okay to just, accept that it is what it is. And the experience, it was a good one. Whether it was shitty, whether it's whatever, it taught you that, you can't force somebody to be there if they don't want to be there. You can't force somebody to treat you nice if they never were nice. If they always were just arrogant dick that just fucked a whole bunch of bitches, did whatever the fuck they want, when they wanted, how they wanted, and just don't want to settle down or don't want that type of like wifey or relationship shit. You can't force somebody to become some shit that they never were from the start. And sometimes we get so into the idea of trying to fix somebody, or not even fix somebody, but like wanting them to just want us the same way we want them, that we forget that like they're their own fucking person, and if they don't want to do some shit, it doesn't matter how great you are. It's just, like I said, it has nothing to do with you. It's just dumb. And once you realize that you and them don't click, and then just release it, the right person, it just pops up. Or the person that you were overlooking to give all the attention to this person, and you realize, holy shit, the answer, what the fuck I was really looking for, was right in front of me the whole time, but because I was so clouded by this other person, obsessing over them so crazy, I completely was overlooking the blessing that was right in front of my face from the whole entire time. I can relate to it so much is because, like, with most of these readings, at some point in time, I've experienced a little bit here and there, not fully, but like trying to keep somebody around that really wasn't fucking with me the same way, like the way I wanted them to fuck with me, because I was, I had more feelings than the other person did, and all that did was in the end just made me look stupid, because I thought at some point the feelings would balance out and it would be at some point mutual, but it never became mutual. If anything, I was kind of delusional for believing that it was going to become something that it never was from the start. Like, I should have realized from the start that it already was what it was, and that's as good as it was going to get. Like, if they don't give you other options from the start, like, if somebody want to be with you, they just gonna be with you. They're not gonna talk, they're not gonna make all these excuses, they're not gonna nothing. They're just gonna pop up on your ass, and then y'all gonna fucking make something happen. But instead, I chose to let somebody linger and stick around and get all personal for no fucking reason, and then let them go and feel some type of way, be all upset at the end, because I chose to fucking keep entertaining it. Not realizing that I had, like, the person that was matching me, because it wasn't as perfect as I wanted it to be, I was completely dismissing that person for this person that was treating me like fucking literal shit, and ignoring the person that was actually treating me like a fucking decent human being for this person that was whatever the fuck. And eventually, I got to the point where I got upset to the point where I just cut them off. And then, like, once I realized, like, I had to realize my own worth to cut this person off and then move forward with the person that actually matched me, because I was so focused on this one person. Like I was trying to make them accept me because I was accepting them, not realizing that, like, the shit was never gonna be even or balanced. It just never was. It wasn't. We was looking for two different things, and I couldn't give him what he wanted, and he couldn't give me what I wanted. So that's why it was never gonna work. So once I let that shit go, it just made it so much easier for it made it easier to make space for the right thing to come into my life. And now it is better, because because I found somebody who matched me. Instead of being pushed to the side and rejected, I have somebody now who's meeting me halfway, who's taking the time to understand, where we can have all kind of conversations, regular, spiritual, and everything that I've never had with anybody else. And here I was dismissing this person for the other person that was treating me like shit, thinking that the shitty person was the end all be all. But, like, nah. If anything, I was just making it worse for myself, ignoring the blessing that was in front of me. And, God has a funny way of making somebody do the worst of the worst to you, so that you can finally see what the fuck is actually the best for you. So it's just funny how shit works. To get rid of the old and the blockages, to make space for the blessing and the new flow of positive energy and greatness and spirituality and everything. Like, everything is so much more open and free, because I finally decided to let go of what was no longer serving me. And I had to do the same thing with family, with friends, all kind of shit that was doing me dirty, and I kept them around because, I was just used to them being around, even though they were shitty. Like, I was just so used to a certain pattern that once I broke that pattern, like I said, I broke the chains that was binding me to the bullshit. And now it's so much better, and I'm so much lighter and freer and more open, like, sexually, spiritually, intellectually. Like, I'm such a, like, it literally changed me for the better, because I changed my reality and changed what wasn't serving me. So, I hope you can take my experience and, maybe use it for something for yourself, or even just, do what's best for you, and watch how easier it is for you to just grow into your best self. Literally, just forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for, thinking that, like, all that bullshit was just had to do with you. Like, just realize this was a learning lesson to be more comfortable with yourself and accept yourself fully, so that you can accept the blessing that's really supposed to be in your life. Because you were trying to make room for somebody that didn't even fit inside your puzzle in the first place. So Okay. And now we are going to end it off with some affirmations. Life is the sum of your choices. So yeah, you know, if you choose to keep somebody shitty around, like, you're not giving any space for somebody better to come along because this shitty person taking up all the space. You know? Like, if you already feel alone, like, just why the fuck are you with somebody to feel alone? Like, that's how you should know you're with the wrong person. If this person is specifically choosing to make you feel bad, or lets you know specifically that they don't like you like that, but you're still trying to force them to like you, they're just not gonna like you. They're not gonna like you more than they already do. Like, that's as good as it's gonna get, you know. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And just, you know, just take the time to think things through. Good people just do good things naturally. All right. That's how you know the difference. And I will leave you with that. And till the next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.